Hi guys, my name's Andy, welcome back to Scottish Steam Productions and another review. Today I'm reviewing the Bachmann 3F Jinty number 47472 produced exclusively for transport models. So first and foremost, I have wanted a model of this for ages. Sadly, this one is not mine. It's a friend from Ribble Steam Railway. He had this model in N gauge, double O gauge, and O gauge. It was completely insane. I'll put a quick picture up here. So yeah, that really was a surprise, and the N gauge apparently was just by complete utter chance. He was just wandering around on eBay one day and he just found it. The double O gauge Ginty, which I have here, was produced by Bachmann exclusively for transport models. I spoke to some of the guys at Transport Models about this Jinty, and they said they were the only ones willing to do it. And it kind of does make sense because they're the local model railway shop for Preston Station. They've had locos like the Great Western Guildhall. They've had a model of 46441. They've also got a model of the Class 05 D2595, which is the exact one from Ribble Steam Railway. So enough of that, let's get this beautiful thing out of the box. But one thing I will say before this is that I do have one of these models on the way. I finally found one on eBay, so all the hard work's paid off, finally. So here we have the Jinty itself, 47472, the Preston Station pilot back in the 1960s, in its BR late weathered version or variation. In the box you get the standard BR Jinty sleeve for the, I'm not quite sure what it's called, it's like the thumbnail of the box, you could say. You have your limited edition certificate. This one is number 46 of 504, produced exclusive, to Transport Models Limited of Preston. 32-225 Bachmann Jinty 47472 late BR weathered. The actual loco was Preston Station pilot for 13 years, and the model carries the 24K shed plate. So a little bit of extra detail about the loco, and then you've got your Class 3F Jinty mechanical part showing you how to take it apart and put it all back together. So it's very, very nicely packaged. Not too much, not too little. Comes in the standard styrofoam packaging, because bear in mind this model was made I think at least 4 or 5 years ago. So Bachmann was still using the styrofoam packaging compared to the invisible plastic sleeve they do now. Okay, so I now have her fully out the box and on the back of my store-bought low loader. The first thing I must say is that the detail on this locomotive is absolutely incredible. 10 out of 10 to Bachmann with this model. They really did a fantastic job, especially with the pipe work. You can see over here on the side of the boiler, and little extra details like the vac pipe and the coupling and sprung buffers. So very well done to them. And the weathering just shows a really well representation of how often the loco was used at the station. It was used pretty much every single day. But in the downtime, I believe she was having maintenance done as she was used that much. She was beginning to fall apart. And when it needed an overhaul, it was overhauled possibly faster than any overhaul I've known. Apparently they overhauled this loco in possibly 2 to 3 months, which is absolutely insane. But then again, they needed the loco to work, they needed a pilot to shunt carriages round and locos and stock. But now we don't really have that problem. So it really does just give that extra bit of detail as to how it looked and how heavily it was used. So very well done to all the little bits of detail on this. Very, very nice. So here I am on the layout, and it just looks fantastic on the tracks. It looks right at home. It doesn't look out of place all like Rude Ashton Hall does, this big tender engine on this little branch line layout. But this just looks fantastic. So, overall, what am I going to give it? I'm going to give it an absolute solid 10 out of 10. This loco could not be any better. Well, it would be better if it was still existing and in Steam, and it would even be better if this was live Steam, but never mind that. Absolutely fantastic loco. I really do enjoy it, and I can't wait for mine to arrive. And thank you very much to my good friend Ian at Ribble Railway for lending me this to allow me to do this review. So I owe you a beer, my friend. So that is it for me today. Thank you so much for watching this review, guys. If you liked it, leave a like and a good comment. If you didn't like it, leave a dislike and a bad comment. And as always, I will see you in the next video, and see you later. Bye.